Point your toes out, get your feet right across his hip bones, right where the belt would go. That's the seat belt. Then he drops him all the way back into stage one. Now this time when he pulls him, violence destroys. Weaponizing is the counter strategies to violent criminal assault. Hey, I'm Greg LaBeouf, aka The Violence Guy, and I'm sharing with you how I went from the victim of a brutal attempted murder to mastering the tool of violence and protecting myself and family, and how you can do the same from the safety and comfort of your own home. Welcome to Weaponizing DIY. You see Brad just pull him in. Mac was trying to sit up to hit him. He pulls him into a nice stage one punch block. Arms are on top, legs are crossed, squeezing with the knees. Then Mac all of a sudden finds a weak link in the arm when he goes to punch into the ribs. Brad slides the hand and guides it on top of the shin, pulls it nice and tight from the back of the elbow. No space between Brad's leg and arm on the outside. That's a perfect stage two. So Mac now decides to stack weight up on him a bit, sit up. Brad's allowed to unlock the legs at that point, get his knees in between, and is in a nice triangle press. Mac then tries to come up even further, steps up, and Brad just slaps on. Now notice that seatbelt was perfect, 1 foot at a time. Point your toes out, get your feet right across his hip bones, right where the belt would go. That's the seatbelt. Then he drops him all the way back into stage one. Now this time when he pulls him to stage one, what's he do different? He looks to simulate the bite. And so now he's got the bite. Now Mac's really trying to get out of there. Brad releases him, lets him slide up. Look how slow that was. It was perfect. Simulates gouging that eye. Mac starts to push away more, slap at the hands. Brad releases, slides back, kicks him back, gets into his little punch block or gets into his little pop-up, and perfect. They just completed 2 rounds. The guard 1 to 4, the punch block series 1 to 4, and then adding the bite and the gouge. Now all they're going to do is they're going to go to mount. So Mac comes in and he mounts, and the first thing he does is sit up and he goes for the choke. And Brad just crosses one hand over, thumbless grip, grabs it. Look how he took a nice deep breath there. That's what I want you to do. Stabilize the arm, reached up, grabs the foot. No panic here. No rush, bridges, rolls, slides his arms back, gets into the open guard pass. Again, look how slow and smooth he's doing it. They're not competing with each other here. They're not wrestling each other. They're just working on the moves. Mac cuts back up, comes to the mount. Now he starts to sit up. The indicator's to punch. Brad sits up and hugs tight, grabs, pulls him down, bridges with his entire body. Mac tries to sit up again. Brad keeps him down, pulls one hand at a time. One arm comes up, nice deep breath, slides himself up. Other hand comes up to support on the shoulder. Now when Mac tries to push up, he creates space there. Brad wraps over top the arm, wraps underneath, hugs his shirt, hooks the foot, and then bridges, lifts up and bridges and rolls and slides arms right back, blocks the open guard, keeps his legs open and conducts an open guard pass. Perfect. Now from here he drops in, Mac wraps up and locks the guard. Brad arms go inside, make sure he's protected and safe. Mac simulates a few little hits. Brad goes to start checking the biceps. Stacks all his weight up, pushes on the biceps, drives all the weight in, puts the shoulder into the face if he can. Now he knows he hasn't broken the guard, grabs the head, sits up, gouges the eye right away. Now he's got to work his legs into position where he feels stable. So he walks his legs up, gets based. He's going to pop up quick, push his hips forward to expose Mac's groin, pops, snaps it closed in between his legs, windmills back, hooks. You notice Brad's eyes are closed at this point, and he just pushes his way out.